Hello everyone, welcome back to the conservatory here at Rathbone Manor. Just got back from the car boot sale and auto jumble today. Got all this lot here, so I've got quite a few bits and pieces, so let's bring the camera down here and we'll take a look. Okay, so I've got some interesting stuff here, maybe not so interesting stuff. I've got a mystery object that you guys can take a look at and we'll have a look at that in a few moments. But I think what we'll do is we'll start with this little fellow here because this is a... Okay, so as you know, Mrs Rathbone likes it when I bring cacti back from the car boot sale, but unfortunately of all the stands there were about 10, I think, stalls selling plants. Not one of them had a cactus. So I picked up, what did I pick up exactly? There was a stall there with some tools on. I can't remember what I picked up from him, but I picked up maybe, hang on. It might have been these, I don't know. But I picked up them from him and then I saw this and I thought, oh, a pig. Now Mrs Rathbone likes pigs. And it's a little rocking pig. Look. Kind of rocks a little bit. And I thought, oh yeah, she's going to like that. So that was £1. So when I got it home and I said, oh, there was no cactuses for you, no cactus-susses. There was no cactus-susses for you, Mrs Rathbone, but I did get you this. And her instant reaction was, no, don't like that. What'd you buy that for? Another load of crap, don't like it. I'm like, what, really? Don't you like it? Look how sweet it is. No, I don't like it. Where am I going to put it? What am I going to do with that? Load of rubbish. So I said, well, you might have to take it into the charity shop and sell it at the charity shop then. So I think that's what she's going to do. So, yep, a big no on that one then, guys. Let's move on. Okay, so I saw quite a few of these there today. These are a British-made footprint wrench copy. They're not riveted. These ones are actually, I hope you can see that there. These are spot welded. The little part of the jaw there is actually spot welded in. They're alright, I suppose. I mean, I've got several pairs of these already. But I thought, you know, for what I paid for, I think maybe £1. I thought that'll do. You know how I like my footprint wrenches and footprint wrench copies. Next up we have some kind of, I don't know, automated wrench thing. It's 10 inches long, as you can see there. Drop forged steel. What does it say there? Well, it looks like it says US design. Let's get a wire brush on that. Yeah, it looks very much like a US design, doesn't it? Something like that. DS design, US design. Don't know. Foreign. Don't know what that says on there. Can't really read it. There's nothing else on here. But I got this off of one stall. They cost me 50p, along with this week's mystery tool, which also cost me 50 pence. What on earth is this thing all about? I mean, if you guys know, let me know down in the comments. It's got a plastic handle on there. We've also got just here a patent number. I think you can just about make that out. 1614 is that? Yeah, 1614. Made in Sweden. We also have, I don't know what this is all about here. I don't know what that's all about. That springs about. We've also got a knurled adjusting thing just here, which appears to have sharp blades on it. Can we work it? Oh, hang on. Right, so it's got a number on it there. See that number 2? So we pull them out and you can rotate it around, and it's hung up on the blade. My glove's hung up on the blade, guys. Hang on. God damn it! Take my bloody glove off. Try again. Right, that's got it. There we are. Okay, so you can see we've adjusted it to number 3 setting now. And you can see the little blade, hopefully, just in there. There it is. There's the little blade, number 3 blade. And we've got other blades in there too. There's number 2 blade. Look, see that's worn down a little bit. There may be another one, and there is number 1 blade in there. And they kind of, I don't know if we can see that very easily, but they protrude down. You can just see it sticking out down the bottom there into the little trough. and we've got CHW on there by the looks of it, on the adjuster. So it looks like you probably put a cable in here or something to strip it, and maybe also to pull the cable off. I'm not really... that's the theory anyway. That's what the guy said it was on the stall. It was some sort of heavy duty cable stripper by the looks of it. So you obviously open them up, drop a cable in there, whiz it round somehow or another, whiz around the cable, and it strips it off. I don't know what it does this way though, what cable you could strip that way, but yeah. So if you guys are familiar with this little fellow, as I say, we have CHW just there, or M whatever, and we've also got the made in Sweden and the patent number just there. Plastic grip. There's no other markings on it that I can see so far. So if any of you guys know exactly what that little fellow is, let me know down in the comments. Thank you. And I was kind of looking for a strike-through screwdriver today, and I found another stubby strike-through. Look at that, a little stubby strike-through screwdriver. I've got two of them now. Got, I think it's a blue one I've got out there, but this one might be a little bit on the bigger side of things. Oh yeah, it's definitely bigger then. I quite like that one actually, it's quite nice. I don't know what the make is or was on that, but it's a lot bigger than the other one I picked up the other year, but it's quite nice. What do you think of that, guys? A little strike through. You can just about actually get hold of this one. So yeah. Here is something you don't find very often at the car boot sale. We have a alligator wrench, and I picked this one up because it's got the guy's name on it. Look, he's stamped his name into it on both sides. So I wonder how old this is. So yeah, it's quite a hefty, thick one by the looks of it. Don't see many of those about. Cost me £1. Alrighty then, so you guys know I can't help myself with pliers really, to be honest with you. But I saw these ones kicking about and I thought, oh, they look familiar somehow. And I'll tell you why, they're the bigger brother of these little fellas here I picked up the other year. Look, grips are exactly the same, probably a bit lighter. Yeah, they're the same fish scale style of handles on there. Same chrome head. Same design, so they're the bigger brothers, these ones are, of these little fellows right here. Oh, they're made in England too, yeah, they're both stamped as made in England. Cool, Sheffield, England. So yeah, I thought I'd have those. I think they cost me £1. So yeah, a bit stiff, but they are the bigger brothers of the other ones. And so I said to myself this morning as I was heading towards the boot sale, no more slip joint pliers. Well, that didn't last long, did it? These came from my favourite tool stall. I only bought 2 things from him today. What was the other thing I bought? I'll show you those in a moment or two. But these, I think, they're very grubby, but I think you'll find these are going to turn out to be some crescent pliers. And I think the crescent will be under here somewhere, I think. Because they've got the crescent style of checker dot. These are quite old, by the looks of it, quite old and worn. I will actually just give them a quick wire brush just here, see if anything turns up. Let's have a quick look. Okay, so these things are absolutely disgusting. Look at this. Yuck. I can't see any markings at all on them, which is a shame. There's nothing there at all. Now, whether they were marked as crescent, and it's because it's well pitted, look. Whether it's worn off or not, I really don't know. But they look like they've got the checker dot pattern to the handles anyway, so I think... And we've got a bit of a break on the... in fact, that's the second pair of slip joint pliers I picked up at the boot sale with a break just here. I've got the... what are these? I've got some slightly smaller ones of these upstairs. That's why I picked these up. So these are going to have to go into the parts cleaning tank. The ultrasonic cleaning tank, sorry, at work, because they're just disgusting. Look at them. They work, just about, but they are filthy. But yeah, I'll have to, they're going to go into the ultrasonic cleaning tank. £1 from my favourite stall. Also from my favourite stall, and also for £1, these little fellows here. Lineman pliers, look at these. These are really nice, aren't they? I don't know how old they are, and I thought, what's the make? But if we take a look here, I think you'll find it says H. Boker and Co. Made in USA. Let's give them a quick clean up. We can get a better view then. Yep, H. Boker and Co. Made in the USA. So quite an interesting pair of lineman pliers here. And they've got my favourite cross-hatching in the jaws. I like that because you can grip things from different angles with cross-hatching, which you can't do with straight lines, as it were. They look all right, but the handles were covered in plastic dipped look. It's all coming off, so that's going to have to come off. I think they're definitely going to go in the ultrasonic cleaning tank. Let's try those jaws out. Okay, so we've got this multi-strand tri-rated cable here. You can see what that is. Let's get that out. Where are the pliers? They're quite heavy, you know, quite heavy old things. Let's have a look, see if they're any good. Oh yeah. Oh, they're quite nice. Oh yeah, they cut really nicely. So what about some of this 2.5mm twin and earthing? Get that in there. Oh, wow. Well, they did it eventually. They're alright, aren't they? These little fellas measure in at 8.5 inches long. I do like lineman pliers. I must admit, the American style lineman pliers like these with that interesting head on. I take it they're lineman pliers. They might not be actually, because they've got this more squared off head, so it's more sort of like probably for leverage, but they might be lineman pliers. Anyway, I'll have to have a look online, see if I can find anything out about H. Boker, see if there's a catalogue on archive.org or even information on them on Alloy Artifacts. So that's a nice little find, isn't it? I like that. Rummaging round at another stall, I came across these little fellows here. These things are well pitted, but look at the handles. As I would imagine, they're obviously meant for pulling, you know, getting out and pulling something, because they're quite wide even when they're closed. But they are well pitted, and I can't see. There might have been a manufacturer just here, but it's well gone. Might be a bit of a wire stripper just there. And there's a gap in the blades, obviously to do with the cutters. Oops, we have, as you can see, straight cuts in the jaws there. They're not too bad. They're well pitted, but they're nice and smooth, if a little stiff. But just the handles that got me. Look at those. So I say, obviously designed so they don't slip out of your hand while you're pulling on. So maybe there might be fencing pliers. I don't know. They're obviously, I'd imagine they're designed for pulling something or other. The guy originally wanted £2 for these, but I got him down to £1.50 in the end. But they are quite well pitted. I don't know how old they are. They're probably quite old. And it's just a shame you can't see the manufacturer's name on them. So we won't be able to tell who made them or how old they are. But what do you think of those guys? They're quite interesting, aren't they? Quite like those. Right then. Now let's move along to my 2-star buys for this week. Excellent. So what have we got here then? Let's take a look at this one. This one is quite interesting. All I could see right at the bottom of a box full of tools was the jaws, just like that. That's all I could see, just the jaws. So I sort of rummaged about, pulled them out, and what have we got? These, rather interesting, and they're Stanley's, look. Stanley, and it says patent pending on this side. Over here we have 84881. Made in Taiwan, and these are a kind of slip joint pliers, as you can see, but they're like more of an automatic auto adjusting pair of pliers, and it doesn't matter what you've got to get hold of, they will automatically adjust to suit, as you can see. Look, see a little bit in here sliding around. Turn this round, something a bit bigger. There we go. Look, I've got a large, very large nut and bolt here. Look, can we get it in? You see how it goes? Look, so we close them off. Let's pop this in from the other side. Look, so we close them off. You can see how it works. Look at that. Slides around very nicely. So whatever you want to get hold of, they will get hold of, and they get hold of it quite well too. So I like these. I'm going to clean these up nicely because they're not too badly rusted, as you can see there. There's a little bit of rust to come off. They've still got the original finish on. The handles are in very fine condition, just need a bit of a wiping down. But from what I can see, I don't think these were sold here in the UK, so I'd imagine somebody's probably bought these in. You know, or somebody from foreign parts has brought these in. And I picked them up and I thought, oh, they're nice, I like those a lot. But I do like the way they adjust. So you can get out of anything. You can see how they work instantly. Look at that. Brilliant. Love these. Fantastic. So I definitely had to have those, and they cost me £1. Very good condition, just clean them up, and they are definitely going into my collection of pliers. I like those a lot. Moving on to an auto jumble stall. He had loads and loads of toolboxes, and these little fellows stuck out like a sore thumb amongst all the other stuff he had in there. Look at these. What have we got? These are 1006 Utica tools made in the USA, and these are in really, really good condition. They just need probably a bit of a dip in vinegar, and I don't know why someone's put some string around the handles here. That's interesting. That'll have to come off, I guess. But yeah, they're a bit stiff, so they're definitely going to be going into the ultrasonic cleaning tank. But what do you think of these little beauties? I've got some other 1000s. And I believe they're by Crescent, but they operate slightly different in the cutting edge here. Look, see that? I mean, you've got these button style cutters here, look, which you can see through. These ones, you can't see through these ones, look. So what's that all about? But they're the same on the other side as well, look. I think what it is, you slide whatever you want to cut into there, and it chops stuff like that. So let's get a bit of copper. Okay, so I've got some 1mm copper going on here. Let's try it in here first. Piece of cake. This one as well. Oh, that's interesting. This one doesn't want to cut so well. I think somebody's damaged this one. Okay, so let's try this one here, and I think we drop them in like so. Yep. Get cut off quite nicely. Try that again on the other side. Yeah. So that's okay, isn't it? I quite like those. They're nice. A really nice pair of pliers there. So they cost me £1 as well. I like those. Still got much of the original finish on them by the looks of it, and they've been, I don't know how old they are. The inside of the handles has not been machined out too well by the looks of it, unfortunately. But other than that, in very good condition, apart from somebody's tried cutting something in there which they damn well shouldn't have done, and they've made a hole in it, look, so it won't cut properly. Compare it with the other side, look. This side is that's got a bit of a hole in it. So somebody's damaged both sides of these by the looks of it. But at least this side here is okay. And the jaws are nice too. So yeah, I'm just wondering what this bit of string's all about. That's interesting. Unless it's to help stop somebody's hand slipping off of it, I don't really know. But quite a nice pair of pliers there. Utica, 1006s. And so I've got some the Crescent version of this. They're slightly different, but yeah, I like those. What do you think? So there we go. 2-star buys this week, guys. I like the Uticas, they're nice. But these things are really, really unusual. I think I'll have to do a separate video on these little fellows. Quite like that. Self-adjusting slip joint pliers. Nice. Okay, so it's mainly pliers here today. We've got some really good stuff, maybe some not so good stuff. Bit of an abject failure with Mrs Rathbone today, so this poor little fella will be going into the charity shop for sale. She doesn't like him one bit whatsoever. I quite like these because they've got somebody's name on them. I like finding stuff with the owner's names on. They're a little bit worn in the teeth there, but whatever. If you know what the mystery tool is for today, please let me know down in the comments, because I'll be quite interested to find out. I've got no idea what this bit here does. This little springy bit, I don't know what that does. Doesn't appear to do anything really, apart from trap gloves quite nicely. But it doesn't even stop the... or does it? No, it doesn't do anything. I don't know what that does. But yeah, so if you know what they are, I think there's probably some kind of stripper, or some kind of cable stripper, maybe heavy duty cable stripper, made in Sweden. You can check the part number out online. I'll have to do that myself. Don't think these are much good. Quite like a strike through screwdriver. Speaking of which, I've got an interesting screwdriver on order at the moment, so as soon as that comes in I shall be doing an unboxing on that, so keep an eye on the channel for that one. Obviously, you know, footprint wrench style stuff. My favourites today, the pliers. You've got the lineman pliers, got these pliers here, I don't know what they're all about. The Uticas are very nice indeed. These are very unusual and I don't believe they were sold in the UK because, as I say, it only comes up as a, looks like foreign sold, is made in Taiwan, so it should be quite good quality. Get those cleaned up. Got some more crescent slip joint pliers here. I've got to get those in the tank because they're filthy. And yeah, it was very, very busy at the car boot sale this morning. They had an auto jumble there as well. I quite like an auto jumble. There's a lot more extra stalls selling stuff. So the Uticas came from an auto jumble stall. I believe maybe this might have been an auto from an auto stall as well, because auto jumble stall as well, because you had quite a few car parts there as well as loads and loads of boxes of tools. But yeah, let me know down in the comments which is your favourite. I think my favourite, obviously the lineman pliers, these old lineman pliers, these Bokers. Don't know much about those, I'll have to look into those. They're definitely my favourite, these Stanleys. They're definitely going to be cleaned up, put in my toolkit. Mrs Rathbone wasn't happy with the piggy. Oh well, can't win every time I suppose. Don't forget guys, you can subscribe, you can like and you can share the video too if you enjoyed it. Don't forget you can ring the bell, which I believe is just here. Ring that bell, which is down the bottom. Just ring that bell for future notifications. I'm also on Instagram. I'm going to be posting a few of the pliers on Instagram later on today. So pop along to Instagram and check me out on there as well. I will be going again to the car boot sale in a couple of weeks time. So in the meantime you'll just have to check the channel for other videos. So I've got an interesting screwdriver coming in hopefully sometime this week. Don't know what that will be like, but we'll see. Alright guys, well thanks for popping over. Thanks for popping over to Rathbone Manor. Thanks for taking a look at my tools. Let me know which is your favourite. And I'll catch you next time. See you later.